My story and our family's story is a sad one. But let me back up. I grew up in a very blue-collar family. My dad worked in a factory. He worked 2 jobs. My mom was a waitress. He felt that when you graduated high school, you went out and you found yourself a job. College wasn't an option. College wasn't talked about. My brother, my sister, myself, none of us went to college. I had to pay for school myself, and in order to do that, I had to work full-time. Well, after a year of working full-time and trying to balance the load of school, guess what won out? Work. So I quit school. Then I got married, moved to Southern Illinois, had kids, and well, just had life. And out with my life. I considered going back to school to finish my education, but the timing was never right. We never had the money. So I fiddled around taking a class here or there, but never concentrated, any real effort to finishing my education. On June 16th of 2004, started out as a pretty typical day in the Rudofski household. My husband was headed out of the country for his job. My son had to be at basketball practice at 7 a.m. My oldest daughter, who could now drive, was complaining because she had to get up and take him. And that was just life. I picked my son up from practice about noon. He got in the car and I said, do you want to go back home and goof around? Summer's just starting. Or do you want to go with me into Fairfield and get registered for the upcoming 4-H horse show? Go to lunch with your mom and just hang out. And surprisingly enough, he chose to hang out with Mom. So we went on to Fairfield, got him registered for the horse show, had lunch, and on the drive home, fought over what radio station we were going to listen to in the car. Later in the day, he had a friend come over, and they asked me, Mom, will you take us to the show later on tonight? And I said, sure. So we had a colt that was hurt, so we doctored up the horse. He and his friend said, we're going to take a 4-wheel ride. When we come back, take us to the show. And he turned around and he said to me, I love you, Mom. And then I got the phone call from your parents every once again. Your son's been in an accident. I grabbed my youngest daughter, jumped in the van, drove to the accident site. We were the second ones there on the scene. I knew things didn't look good, but I was ignorant to the fact that in 17 hours, our son would pass away in surgery from injuries sustained in that 4-wheeler car accident. Unfortunately, my husband never made it home to see his son alive again and to say his goodbyes. June 17, 2004, a very tragic, life-changing event within the lives of the Rudofski family. While making Frank's arrangements, the funeral home asked us if we wanted to do a memorial in lieu of flowers. The students that we've been able to help have helped us triumph over tragedy. Because of our deep, deep faith in God, we've been able to see blessings come out of tragedy. Life and change in an instant. So tonight, I would ask you not to wait until a life-changing event pushes you to embrace or donate to the Rend Lake College Scholarship Foundation. Instead, I would encourage you to be that life-changing event for students. Help them continue their education by starting a scholarship